So I guess when we started out, design was quite rigid and divided into things like graphic design, interior design, and my observation has been that although there are still graphic designers and interior designers and industrial designers, those only account for such a small amount of things to do in design.
Yeah.
And that's really what I found after studying. What's been your experience like of the industries kind of?
Well, I was one of those students that had no idea of what I wanted to study. I come from an academic family, so I had to study something, but I liked so many different things, and just choosing one at that age was like unrealistic. So what happened is that I started with product design, and then I realized that I wanted to really mix my beliefs and my goals and my passions and my ethics into what I was doing. I really needed my work to be very meaningful and to be aligned with my values. So that's how I started going towards sustainability. And at the beginning, it was like these two disciplines didn't really mix, but then that's the power of design. I kind of made them mix, and now you can see that everywhere there's design methods, design thinking being applied to complexity, to these really hard problems to solve. And it's that creative side of designing that makes you a really great strategist. And that's why designers are now being hired in industries that have nothing to do with design traditionally. So like a bank has a chief design executive. And it's not only about communication or graphic design, it's mostly about creating the experience and understanding the users group and navigating change as well. Like, how can a bank adapt to all these contextual changes? But not even like council, Department of Conservation, like now designers can fit in all this range of activities.
There's a sense that, just hearing you speak, there's a sense that all the important problems in the world will require many different kinds of people working together, right? And it's kind of like, you put 4 marine biologists in a room or 4 lawyers in a room and tell them to solve a problem, and you might get very similar answers all the time. But you put a marine biologist, a lawyer, and a designer in the room, and now what are you going to get?
Oh, innovation.
Yeah.
No, it's like we can't solve the problems with the same thinking that created them. So designers bring that out-of-the-box thinking and help the communication between groups of different disciplines. So that's how we get transdisciplinary innovation. Because designing a chair or designing a table, it's not a very complex problem. We can do that, but we don't need more tables or more chairs. What we need is that thinking to be applied to complexity. And it is a challenge. It's not easy. But that's the beauty of it. You can really make the world a better place.